welcome back to the Osteophysio YouTube channel. Today's video is our 5-minute routine to help with a medial collateral ligament injury of the knee. So for the first 30 seconds, you want to add ice to the inner part of the knee. That is where people typically feel soreness, where there might be a little bit of swelling. So adding ice for the first 30 seconds helps to take down that soreness and take down that swelling to help with recovery. Once you've done that, the next 30 seconds, we want to move on to very gentle massage around the area. So the medial collateral ligament has a very poor blood supply, so we want to encourage blood flow to the area. So what we recommend is massaging where you're just below the kneecap on the inner part of the knee and coming all the way up, so you're halfway up into the adductors, which you can see here. So you want to aim to massage for 30 seconds, so encouraging blood flow to the area. Once you've done that, for the next 30 seconds, we want to look at movement through the knee. So it's really important to regain that mobility. What you want to make sure is your kneecap is in line with the foot. So you want to make sure you're not either turning the foot outwards or inwards, which may be a compensation because of the pain. So you want to aim to hold and move this for about 30 seconds. So you want to improve quality of movement. So we're looking for that lovely congruency of movement to again help with the recovery of that injury. Next, we want to look at working through and activating through the quadriceps muscle, so the thigh muscle. So what you're going to do is bring the leg up because it helps straighten out the leg. That's its role in the body. You're going to hold for 5 seconds on end range and then relax. This is absolutely key to strengthen around the knee and help with ligament recovery. So we can strengthen the main muscles, it takes the pressure of the ligaments and increases the stability. Exactly the same thing for the next 30 seconds with the hamstring. So the hamstring's role in the body is to bend the knee. So you want to lift the foot up towards the bum. You're going to hold for 5 seconds and then relax, and you should feel this activating. If this is too easy, you can add TheraBand resistance, so tying it around the ankle, so a big elastic band of resistance. But starting off, particularly post-injury, it's quite good just to strengthen around. What you also want to add in is stretching as well. So even though we're activating the muscle, we actually want to stretch through and release any tightness or any patterns. So for example, if we had an injury, we might find that we're turning the leg outwards. So you might find the outer part of the quadriceps is a lot more tender. So although you're strengthening the muscle in a nice stable position, you also want to stretch and release around. So this is absolutely key. Once you've held that stretch with the quadriceps, you then want to stretch into the back of the leg for the next 30 seconds for the hamstring. And again, exactly the same thing. You've got 3 bellies of the hamstring. If we've got an injury on the inner part of the knee, it might be pulling the knee in a slightly awkward position or causing tightness to form in different areas. So it's absolutely key to add that lovely stretch to regain that full range of motion. So again, going as far as you feel comfortable, gently adding the stretch, holding for 30 seconds. Once we finish that, next we want to look at stability work, and this is absolutely key because if we've had an injury to a ligament, it's like overstretching an elastic band, it becomes very unstable, so you want to regain that stability. So we would recommend initially just standing on the bad leg. So as long as you feel like you can do this, if it's still really sore, I would recommend waiting for a bit until the pains come down, but long term you want to regain that stability. Once we've added the stability exercise, next we want to take a foam roller to release a little bit deeper. So again, stability and the 2 foam roller exercises might be something that you do a little bit later once it's settled, but you want a foam roller through the quadriceps. So again, leaning forward over the foam roller, working a little bit deeper, so adding that extra release, adding on from the stretching and all the movement stuff that we've done. And again, what you can do is if you find a really tender spot, you can hold it still or just roll the body over, so just relaxing through. Once you work through the quadriceps, you next want to work through the hamstring. So going from the back of the knee all the way up towards the pelvis, so you're releasing through. So again, exactly the same idea, working just as strong to release that tightness. You want to aim for 30 seconds of this stretch, so you think you've added stability, you've moved, you've relaxed around the ligament area, you've added ice, and so the deeper relaxation through the foam roller is something that we add in later.